That is snake venom. I hope you know that. Do you? That chemical, that is snake venom. Yeah, that you should start knowing. How nali matatanya mangole ma 74 and above. Ubo itumisa notes yala B, utiba. Uno itumisa notes boka wane ka bedi mo ngwagenyana. Gone mo go tsena gone mo ke molemo wa mangole o ta bo gona go chema le batho ba ba tonalang kutwa. Yano mo kanyeng yone ya dinogai ha irungutse ke atsa I'm moved by the spirit of agriculture. Mo kanyeng ya dinogai no ga ntse yana mele bo hatsela botswana le lote ibidu a gote black mamba mokwepa venom ya teng kana re lebetse gore le ha o lumile ke noga ha re go ala ha go lumiwa ke noga we still use snake venom wa tshwara gore ke raya yano venom ya black mamba ate is poly something ha ke itse le go la te gore go twa gote e khona go dila le di venom tsa dinoga ka mehuta venom ya mo go kimanyana mo ga to budang puff adder ala ha puff adder hela ya black mamba e khona go ala puff adder e khona go ala spitting cobra etc janu ke eng ka gore re tetse dinoga gone re sena le batho ba le 2-3 ba ba nang le snake tapping institution or something like that. Poison yana haile kananyana a vial of black mamba venom go le kananyana ha ba ibua ka se khwa ba re equal to ejaculation by a man go le kananyana. That is $2,000. Now talk to me nicely. It's 2,000 kananyana be ba go raba mokwepa o ntsha dilo tsetseng di vial tse di kananyana at least 2 per week. So how na le mekwepa ile 10 mo fa monya gago o ntsha ma 2,000 ale 20 ile US dollar go ra re ira 20 because the nice thing about snakes, they eat rats, you know. You don't need to buy rats. Through AGOA. America, but diamond, black snake, what kind. And then also, even the tourist attraction also, more educated the farmer or born. How it's an environment, this is how you respond, this is how you react. Another opportunity, snake venom. Do you receive? Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, as per policy protocol and procedure, when a man of a gargantuan stature like the Vice President of the Republic comes like this, we are compelled to stand up. To the stage, His Honor, the Vice President of the Republic of Botswana, a fighter, yes, a fighter. 20 something. One day I will be here. Ndaba, Gaolathe, Moshape ka lehofi.
Pele re musi ibile minister re musi Kafela mo parlamente wa pele re mo lebatsi ke dumedise ma councilor a rona a hano gompieno ke dumedise Kole, ke a dumedisa. Let me borrow the words that David says in his Psalms. He says that those who sow in tears shall reap in joy. Psalm 126:5. These words are not just poetic, they are prophetic. For too long our farmers have sowed with sweat. They have faced uncertainty. They have wrestled with drought. They have wrestled with debt and with doubt. But I'm here today to declare with humility and conviction that a new season is upon them, a new season is upon us. And indeed, as I traveled here this morning, I reflected not merely on policy, but on legacy. I asked myself the question, what does it mean for a nation to feed itself? What does it mean for a nation to transform a seed into sustenance? What does it mean for a nation to transform a field into industry? What does it mean for a farmer to transform into a builder of national destiny? And as we stand at this turning point, not just here at Kgatleng, but for an entire nation, agriculture is no longer an affair of the village. It is a matter of national survival, national strategy, and national wealth. On the 10th of February 2025, I presented before Parliament a budget speech. I made it clear that agriculture is no longer a peripheral sector, that agriculture now is central to our goals of economic recovery, our goals of food security, our goals of resilience as a nation, our goals of export growth and rural transformation. For the nations that will lead the world in years to come will not only be nations that command data and machines, but they will also be nations that command food systems, that command bioeconomies, that command land-based innovations. And so I come here today not just to open an event, but to open a new era, an era where we no longer see a cow as just meat or a field as just grass. We must now see in them a blueprint for factories, a blueprint for exports, a blueprint for employment and job creation, a blueprint for dignity, a blueprint for sovereignty. We are stabilizing, we are reforming, we are expanding the sector not just for subsistence, but for jobs, for industrialization, for trade, and for inclusive growth. Every Motswana, young and old, male and female, must find a place in this revolution, in this agricultural revolution. For years, the Botswana Meat Commission, which was once a continental giant, was plagued by inefficiencies. Farmers lost confidence, they lost payments. Payments were delayed and markets were lost. But we have to turn the page. And we are turning the page. We have injected 230 million pula into the BMC. We are refurbishing Lobatse Tannery, or that refurbishing is underway. We are intending to construct the Botswana Meat Commission's new meat value addition and secondary processing plant, and we believe this is progressing well. This means jobs, it means more exports, it means more value captured here at home in Botswana. Botswana's beef is world class, top class. How ija o khona go kgaola le menwana. And now the world is beginning to buy like it used to buy. We have open markets in the Chinese markets, the world's most populous country, with growing demand for high quality beef. In the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, we have already exported over 160 tons of frozen beef this year alone. And we are exporting exports to the Middle East and revitalizing our access to the European Union. But to truly scale up and truly scale the heights, we must improve livestock traceability through baits and ensure that our production meets international standards. A healthy head is a marketable head. The Botswana Vaccine Institute, BVI, is a national strategic asset. Under its revitalized strategy, it is diversifying from foot and mouth vaccines to poultry vaccines, dikuku tsa big fish. It is building a new blending and filling facility and establishing Africa's largest antigen bank. BVI has posted healthy profits which are being reinvested in infrastructure, which are being reinvested in certifications and in laboratory upgrades. This is not just about animal health, it is about protecting our economy, protecting our reputation, and protecting our exports. Ladies and gentlemen, for far too long we have treated agriculture as a means of subsistence rather than a foundation for industrial growth and national prosperity. That mindset must change. Bagaitsu, we need to confront certain truths. There was a time in Botswana when our agricultural backbone stood strong because we had a robust and respected extension service system. Across our districts, extension officers were the bridge between government and the farmer. They were the bearers of knowledge, the bearers of support, and the bearers of encouragement. They walked the fields, they knew every head, and they guided every harvest. It was this structure that gave our farmers confidence, that gave our farmers improved yields, and held communities together. But somewhere along the way, we allowed that system to weaken, to decay, and even to collapse. And today we say, this must never again happen. We must and we are reviving our extension services. And we are doing so with the urgency and purpose, because without guidance, even the best land will and can fail. We will once again place trained, trusted agricultural advisors back into the fields where they belong, not behind the desks, but beside the farmers, where nation building begins. We recently embarked on strategic working visits and investment visits to Norway and Switzerland. In Norway, we held productive engagements with cooperatives, including Nortura and Noridane Foods. And these are leaders in food safety, in cold chain logistics, and cooperative farming models. We must learn from these global best practices. We believe cooperatives, farmers coming together and working together, is our future, is the future of farming. In both these countries with a very small size, very little and limited arable land, agriculture has defied these physical constraints to become a powerful engine of rural livelihoods, of high-value exports and innovation. Their success lies not in mass production, but it lies in value addition, in premium branding, and in strategic policy incentives that turn every hectare into a source of prosperity. They have shown us that farmers can be entrepreneurs when they are equipped with the right tools and with the right incentives. They have shown us that cooperatives and agro-processing clusters can successfully anchor rural economies. They have shown us that sustainability and productivity are not the opposites. They go hand in hand through science, through climate-smart practices, and through precision agriculture. Government must play a role as an enabler through infrastructure, through market access, and through education of our people. Here in Botswana, a cow must no longer be seen as just meat. It must be seen as a living asset with multiple income streams. Leather for high-end shoes, for handbags, and for upholstery. Bones and horns for art, for ornaments and for bone meal. Blood meal for livestock feed production. Dung for organic fertilizer and for biogas, and even for supporting green energy and green energy transition. Skins and hides for export and domestic processing, feeding the leather industry. We are already making moves, and through the special export processing zones, we will begin building agro-processing hubs, turning milk into cheese and yogurt, processing tomatoes into paste and sauces, milling maize into fortified cereal and animal feed. This is not agriculture for survival. This is agriculture as wealth creation. This is agriculture as nation building. Here in Kgatleng, the potential is clear. We here at Kgatleng already have over 9,000 tons of horticultural produce annually. Here at Kgatleng, you are producing milk. Here at Kgatleng, 31 agri-entrepreneurs are already being supported by Buan and Leah and have already created 144 new jobs. Now imagine this. Imagine what we could achieve if we equip every aspiring young farmer with land, with skills, and with technology. Imagine what we would achieve if we support every woman-led cooperative to tap into export markets. Imagine what we would achieve if we developed local brands that sell Botswana's story, from our beef to our honey, from our herbs to our lebelebele. Let us learn from these countries that have done it. Let us learn from them. Let us learn that it is possible to balance environmental stewardship with export competitiveness. To succeed, Botswana has to invest. We have to invest in rural infrastructure. We have to invest in cold storage, in roads, and in digital access. We have to facilitate private investment in agro-processing. We have to strengthen technical training and research and development, particularly through BUAN, through NARDI, and local innovation hubs. We have to adopt high quality and traceability standards so our products can compete globally. We have to encourage farmers, farmer cooperatives, and producer-owned cooperatives and enterprises, just as the countries that have done it continue to do it. We do not lack potential. We lack scale. We lack systems. We lack sustained support. Agriculture is not behind us, it is ahead of us. It is not just about feeding our people, it is about building industries. It is about earning foreign currency and restoring dignity through decent work. Let us stop exporting raw material. Let us start exporting finished products and homegrown excellence. Let us make agriculture Botswana's next mineral. With the legalization of hemp, new opportunities in fiber, in cosmetics, and in health products are emerging. This is progress. This is diversification. The historic Kgatleng ranch, since 1939, is still and continues to lead in artificial insemination. Let us do more of this. Let us model this model for the rest of the country so that our agriculture becomes inclusive, technology-driven, and dignified. Mr. MT, Mr. Mutsamaisa Tiro, none of this can happen without us being united as a people. The government alone cannot transform agriculture. We need every farmer to tag along, to tag their livestock, to join a cooperative, and to improve their practices. We need the private sector to invest. We need local innovation. We need regional partnerships. We need community trust and community leadership, especially from our dikhosi, from our young people, and from our women. Setswana sa re ke a itlhoka ka tlhoka boroko, ke a bona intse ka tlhoka boroko. This Setswana proverb carries timeless wisdom that the well-being of a person and the head are one. When we support agriculture, we are not just feeding ourselves, we are restoring dignity. We are creating wealth and safeguarding national sovereignty. To the people of Kgatleng, I say this: let us rise, let us plant, let us produce, let us export, let us feed not just Botswana, but let us feed the world. Let agriculture become the engine of economic growth. Let it become the engine of youth employment. Let it become the engine of rural transformation. With these few remarks, it is now my singular pleasure and honor to declare Kgatleng Agriculture Show officially opened. Ke a leboga ka ga lentse reng ka teng. Ga ke itse gore ke eng ba nkgalemeletse ka ga le ne ke batla gore ke ka tshwara letsogo la mongwe le mongwe yo. Ga ke itse gore le ka dira jang gore le nkutswe ka ga gore ke dumedise mongwe le mongwe. Ke itumela jang go le bona le le ha. Ra tlhokana rotlhe gore re tshwaragane, re age lehatshe la rona re le mmogo. Re age Botswana yo mošwa re le mmogo, go sa kgathalesege gore wa apere mmala ohe kana ga wa apara mmala ohe. Go sa kgathalesege gore a o tswa kana o lebega jaaka ke bua o tswa ko mma ngwato kana o sa tswe teng. Go botlhokwa gore re eme ka dinao. La bona gore tšhaba ya rona, bokamoso jwa rona, itsholelo ya rona, ga re ka seka ra emela ka dinao re le mmogo, ga re ka ke ra kgona go e aga. Mme lesego la Modimo ke gore nna ke na le tumelo, ke na le tshepo, ga gona sepe se ke se belaelang gore Botswana yo mošwa re mo aga ka mašetla, mme ebile o tsile go agega. O tsile go agega ka lorato le ka tiro ya lona. A Modimo o nne le lona, a Modimo o le bonisetse lesedi la gagwe, a Modimo o nne le lona. Amen.
Before you go, Mr. Vice President, before you go, Mr. Vice President, because I'm the reason to talk about us in the Peluena, the celebration that I want to get some Thank you very much, John. How did you look on the whole? Before you go, what's about sharing? Now in hello, let him satisfy his emotional being. We are still talking, and then the lamb in the gift. Cha. Usanza Anita ukabuela hapo kwanu. Habuela kwanu. Habu chana isa. No problem. Thank you. Yes, the Vice President, when he becomes the people's person, Thank you very much. Still be here. I got you, Mr. VP. Ndaba bana boy. Nka buyeje na ke go. Jalo go na le ba Botswana Pigeon Racing Association. Abantu abajuba. Go na le ba Botswana Pigeon Racing Association ya le bari. Ha butsadi bo sono na bubua, they are going to release pigeons to the sky so that the message from the Vice President is taken straight to Jesus Christ and God direct and live by white doves. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go! Thank you very much. Haritere Bigano. Bani ba organic fertilizer bani ba mpilitse bani. Bani ba tshwaretse botsadi 25 liters organic fertilizer. Ababa tura. Ababa tura atwa tshaka kuta bani ka tsa le ka ditse. Phosphate. So babu diseditse never change the market that they have found and the capacity to supply. Kadiko Padiano, the Maraga hand people and take them to NTB. About to say because have expanded about banana in the sort of the branches that they, if you get what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay? Yeah. Don't make the way leave. Just shake your hands.
Nice to meet you.
Just shake your hands.
Honorable. Nice meeting you. I just had the idea of giving you donation so you can test it and see how good it is. It's the only one in Botswana. We're dealing with one now for 3.5 years.
And again, China you can so that after testing, everybody will have it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm going for you, Mr. VP. The president of Botswana Meat Master Breeders Society, Mr. Bunaj, a good friend of mine. He has something also to deliver to the Vice President. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, the protocol has been observed. My name is I'm currently the president of the Botswana Meat Master Breeders Society, and it's the fastest growing sheep breed in Botswana. And looking at, because we want to commercialize the sheep in the meat industry, there isn't a better sheep to breed than the meat master. But this is the best breed that you can use. Meat master. Only Nagale Bonayana, Lebona size, I meat master. Yeah, no, the our farmers are very much interested in going commercial because, that's the way to go. Yeah, no, the lack of land. Jakaine, the gentleman, Ramulefe, who's donating this beautiful animal to our Honorable Vice President. Ona le quiet lene, uruetse mo mahudisonga thakanetswe. Ya no, hona quiet tota ka gore hela ena di khwakgogana. Hape ga o khone go keepa di number tse di lekaneng. Ya no kopo hela tota ene ile teng ka maikokobetso gore ga re ka akanyediwa rona ba small stock farmers. Ra se galwa dikidinyana hela ka ba dikgomo. Ba se ga di polasi tsa bone le rona ra nna le tsa rona re ka leboga go menagane mothusa tsa itona
1 kilometer by 1 kilometer, for example.
Yes, yeah. le tshware kana ka bitse ga one a ta siana ka ba ba le go go Christmas how are you? Meat master Munande. Gra, yeah, Puse Mamunelli, ah, hey, can't be master down. Hey, I give to Honorable VP, His Honor, from where just a short note of appreciation. If I'm not asking too much of you, I'm not agree. Yeah, it's good. Thank you very much. Yes, ready?
For your program must end at 11:25. Because we already stopped. I can do the thing for one behind time, so I just give one item and then MP comes to give both of them.
Okay. Thank you very much. The generational manifestation of agrocentrism. To the exchange ability, to the culture, or it filters through to the next generation. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Becky.
Nyarkan nahat. Bagay so kya leboga thata. Are retsane. Nyane kere ke leboge thata dimpho tse ke di hilweng ka lerato le le kana mme ke dumela gore ga se dimpho tsa me ke le Ndaba ke dimpho tsa setšhaba ke dumela jalo mme ebile ke dimpho tse di tshwanetseng gore go thata gore supegetse re ka kgona ga re ka ena ke lebogela thata ga ke motho wa dipudi ga ke itse thata ka dipudi ke le motho wa dikgomo pele ga le ntsenya mo tirong e ke le motho wa dikgomo jaanong ke bona ke dirang dipudi ke ta bona gore ke dira jaaka ke ithutele go lema ke se modimo o nne le lona ke a leboga.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President, ladies and gentlemen. For example, I'm working for you. Ladies and gentlemen, after being
re mapalamente a mo lehatsheng la Botswana re kopana mo diphuthego le mapalamente a mahatsho a mangwe
go bidwa go the SADC Parliamentary Forum where we meet with other SADC countries. So go ra gore ba batla re dirisa molao tota re tlhame molao o bidwang go te presence oversight ke SADC model law o e leng gore